Damn it! Why now? Erica Timberly slammed her palms on the steering wheel as the car engine cranked and died. She turned the key in the ignition again and pumped the gas pedal. Her heart soared as the engine sputtered encouragingly, but then the glowing lights on the dashboard blacked out. Rain pelted her beat-up blue sedan. A flash of lightning lit up the night. Thunder boomed and seemed to shake the earth. Well, this is it. I have what I wanted. I'm finally on my own. Though true, she hadn't expected her car to break down in the middle of nowhere during a rainstorm. The check engine light had flashed on a few hours earlier, but she continued driving, desperate to get as far from the city as possible. Erica stuffed her keys into her floppy, oversized purse, grabbed a metal flashlight from the glove box, and popped the car hood. Wind and rain stung her skin as she hurried from the car. Mud splashed on her sneakers. She shone the light over the cooling engine, but everything looked fine to her untrained eyes. Cold shivers raced up her spine, both from fear and the rain. Tall, imposing trees swayed in the wind, lining either side of the lone country road. Humidity thickened the air. Clouds billowed overhead, blotting out the moon and stars. Lightning flashed, and thunder boomed again. 2 specks of light glowed from the distance, growing larger and brighter in the darkness. Headlights? Crap. Rain slicked Erica from head to toe, but she managed to tighten her grip on the heavy flashlight. Though only 23 years old, she'd lived too long in New York City to trust a stranger blindly, and she'd learned a hard lesson about trusting men from her last boyfriend. Erica held her breath as the vehicle slowed down and drove past her, and then she grumbled a few choice words as the car pulled over onto the shoulder. Someone stepped out of the driver's seat and stomped toward her. The taillights lit up the tall, broad-shouldered figure like a demon coming out of the storm. A beam of white light then shot toward her as the stranger held up a flashlight. She lifted her hand to ward off the glare, and the stranger immediately lowered the light to the open hood of her car. "Trouble, huh?" The man looked at the engine, his voice deep and a little rough, as though he was irritated to be out in the rain. "What's the problem?" Erica licked her lips. They stood close enough to touch, so she stepped away from him. He turned toward her and lifted his arms in a gesture of peace. "Whoa, hold on. I'm not here to hurt you. It looks as though you could use some help. I'm no mechanic, but your car is stuck in several inches of mud. You're not getting out of here tonight. If you're having engine trouble, too, then you're in one hell of a pickle." He lowered the hood and snapped it shut. "No need to get water in there. That'll only damage the engine more. Do you need a ride, or is someone coming to pick you up?" Erica would have loved a ride, but she shook her head. No, I'm fine. I'll just camp out in the car until morning. When it's daylight, I'm sure I'll be able to get the car working. The mud will have dried in any case." "Oh, sure, because daylight is a cure-all for broken-down vehicles." She frowned at his smart-ass retort. "All right, then, how about this? I don't accept rides from strange men in backwoods towns at night. For all I know, you could be a sadistic murderer looking for your next victim. Well, I'm through being a victim, so you can take your offer of help and shove it up your ass." His eyebrows lifted straight to his hairline, and then he burst into laughter.